Hey guys, it's Kim Spartan Stitcher on Instagram, and I'm back again with another monthly cross stitching update. This is video number 124. Today is the 2nd of April 2023, and come to show you what progress I got done in March. Originally, when I set out my goals for the year, I had 3-page finishes as a goal for March, but if you remember, I did one of those in January when I did half blood print, so I only had to do 2-page finishes in March, but I did not achieve that because of some things. So last video you knew that I was already working on Old Flannel Shirt by Carolyn Manning. This was my New Year, New Start, and I'm working on it a little bit each month to try to get it as my full coverage finish for the year. So this is 32 count dark cobblestone Lugana full crosses, and I had messed up my math a little bit, and so in January and February I did more stitches than I needed to do. So I only did 900 stitches in March because since this is a 4-part pattern, I have to complete 1 part every 3 months. So there is the top left corner all complete. And so I will start working on it for March or for April, and I think it's like 1,100 stitches I need to do. I am going out of town for one night this week for some training for work, so I'll probably take this one with me because it's limited colors, and then I can work on that then. So that is Old Flannel Shirt. The piece that really slowed me down this month was Friends Forever by Ann Stokes. This is a retired Haid. Goal for the year, I think it was 5 pages. It took me counting, so in March I had 5 no stitch days, and 4 of those were while I was working on this. So it took me 21 days to get the page finish. No good reason, just wasn't getting as many stitches in each night. I was tired, obviously those few no stitch days. So let's see if I can get the whole thing in. There you go. There's the whole thing. By the way, I did forget to tell you last month, I did buy a new phone, so last month's video and this month are on the Samsung Galaxy S23 phone. So that looks a little bit different, that's why. So there's the page that I got done with her elbow and the wing of the dragon. Not too difficult, just was busy. Didn't get as many stitches in per night, so it took me longer. So that's the page, and then next page I don't know if I'll go and do this one or keep going down the diagonal, but that is not for this month. The 2nd page finish that I was that I was trying to get for March was Sunday Delight by Randall Spangler. There's what it looks like. And since today is the 2nd, I did work on this last night and put in 400 more stitches. So there's 410 stitches in here that were not part of March progress. I am not taking it out of the frame right now because I want to get this page done. So it is the top of the stack bowls, and then there's the this is the blue container of ice cream, and then the tiles and some of the wallpaper up there. So the last 6 days or so of March I got in 3,110 stitches plus the 400 from last night. So 3,510 stitches, about half the page done. Looks like I'm a whole lot closer, but yeah, that's only half the page done. So I'll keep working on this tonight and probably tomorrow night until I go out of town. And originally in April, it was one of my months that I wanted to get 3 pages done. Card Sharp, Kindred Spirits, and Museum Shelf. I can tell you right now, 3 pages this month plus finishing up this one is not going to happen. I bought a house. So about 3 days ago, I closed on a house. It's about 2 miles from my parents' house, same school district and everything, so the girls will be all set. The house does need some work, built in '96. So it still has original carpeting and paint, and it's in bad shape. There was a woman there that was handicapped and in a wheelchair, so the carpet's been like wrinkled and split in some places. So needs new flooring throughout the house, carpet and whatever non-carpet version. I don't know what I'm going to be choosing yet. I'm still in making decisions. Some other updates that need to be made. So working on that, which is difficult to get things scheduled when you're working 50 hours or so a week. So that's what I will be doing a lot of April. And I will see what I can do as far as my stitching to get maybe Sunday Delight page finish and maybe 2 others. I don't know. It all depends. My birthday was last weekend, so I'm now 42 years old. A few weeks ago, I slipped on some black ice and hurt my knee, aggravated it a little bit more. So that kind of put me back, and I was able to walk without, I didn't have to go back to crutches or anything, but it definitely cut on my range of motion. And so I had to work on that and increase it. So I'm back to where I was before I slipped on ice. So she's supposed to have surgery a week from tomorrow, or a month from tomorrow. So we'll see how that goes. And there was one shout out I wanted to do. A fellow Michigander, she lives about an hour away from me. Katrina, the crafty cataloger, I will link her in the description below. She is under 250 subscribers, and there's no reason. She does some fantastic work, and I think a lot of you would really enjoy her. So not only, she's called the crafty cataloger because she is a librarian. So one of the cute things she does is at each section of her video, she puts in the Dewey Decimal number for whatever topic she's talking about, because she cross stitches, she knits, she quilts, she does paper making cards, and she reads, of course, because she's a librarian. So got a wide variety of things to talk about in her videos. Really nice lady. So go and check out Katrina. She's got full coverage, she's got non-full coverage, and even if you're not into the other crafts, it's still really cool to see some of the things she does. And her husband is a high school and middle school band director, so I like that because I like hearing all the band stories. So not really much else going on. I've got a lot of stuff I need to get done during the weekend when I'm not working, so I didn't prepare any stories or anything. It's been it was slow at work, and then we told the other locations within my district that I needed work, and so they sent us a few really bad broken trucks that are taking several days to fix. So now we're really busy, because as soon as you get other work coming in from other shops, then some of your own trucks start breaking, or Roadside sends you a few trucks. So we're pretty busy right now. But I'd have one person supposed to start, a new technician supposed to start this week, and I interviewed somebody else last week that hopefully we can get him working. So then I'll be up to 8 technicians. So that'll really help the workload, but it's kind of makes it a challenge because you have to keep them busy as well. You have to keep the work coming in to keep them occupied and keep them on applied labor, if you will. So everything is going well here. I hope everything's going well with you. We've had a couple of days up into the 50-degree area, but then, a couple of days later, it tries to snow again. So the bulbs are starting to come up around here in Michigan, so that was cool. When I closed on the house, we went over there and let the girls see it for the first time in person, because all they had seen were the pictures on the listing. And I was able to walk around in the backyard without snow being there, so I could see some of the things, little garden areas that were planted. So need some work, but it'll be interesting to see what kind of stuff comes up. So I'm a homeowner. Hope everybody is doing well, and we will talk to you later. Bye, guys.